Hello, grade 8 students. I am Mrs. Joana Grace B. Lara from Andres Bonifacio Integrated School, and I will be your guide in understanding routine and non-routine problems involving rational algebraic expressions. Our objective in this lesson is to solve routine and non-routine problems involving rational algebraic expressions. When we are dealing with word problems, we should follow the four-step problem-solving process. First step is understand. In understanding the problem, of course, we need to read it carefully. We should clear to us what we need to solve. Second step is plan. When we devise a plan, we will come up with a way to solve the problem. We will be assigning our variables, setting up an equation, drawing a diagram, and making charts. These are all ways that you can go about solving the problem. Third step is to solve. This is where you solve the equation that you came up with your plan step. And lastly, check. Basically, we need to check to see if your answer makes sense and you use all the information. Make sure that you will write your final answer with correct link or interpretation. Let's have an age problem. Lita's age 8 years ago is two-thirds his age 13 years hence. How old is now? So first step is to understand the problem. We are looking for Lito's age at the present. So we will go to the plan step, which is our second step. Let A be the Lito's age now. So we will use table to represent the following information in the given age problem. So we have here 8 years ago represented as A minus 8. Two-thirds his age, 13 years hence, is represented by two-thirds times the quantity of A plus 13. Based on the problem, Lito's age 8 years ago is two-thirds his age, 13 years hence, is represented by equal sign. So our equation will be A minus 8 is equal to two-thirds times the quantity of A plus 13. Let's have the third step. The equation is A minus 8 is equal to two-thirds times the quantity of A plus 13. Since we have 3 in the denominator, we should eliminate it by multiplying both sides by 3. So we will use distributive property in this part. So it becomes 3 times A is 3A. 3 times negative 8 is negative 24. Two-thirds times 3 is 2. Copy the quantity of A plus 13. As we can see in the new equation in this part, we will use again distributive property to simplify it. So it becomes 3A minus 24 is equal to 2 times A is 2A. 2 times 13 is 26. So we are looking for the value of A, so we will combine now the similar terms. So positive 2A transposing on the other side, it becomes negative 2A. Negative 24 transposing on the other side, it becomes positive 24. Simplify now. 3A minus 2A is A. 24 plus 26 is 50. So we can say now that the Lito's age at the present is 50. So for the fourth step is to check it by substituting 50 to the value of A in the given equation. So it becomes now 50 minus 8 is equal to two-thirds times the quantity of 50 plus 13. 50 minus 8 is 42. 2 is equal to two-thirds times 50 plus 13 is 63. So 42, 2 times 63 is 126 divided by 3 is 42. So our answer is equal. So we can say now that Lito is 50 years old now, and our answer is correct. Let's have a work problem. Nilo can paint the room in 6 days. Michael can do the same job in 4 days. How much time it will take them to do the same job together? So the first step is to understand the problem. We are looking for the number of days it will take Nilo and Michael paint the room together. So plan it out. Let X the number of days it will take Nilo and Michael to paint the room together. So 1/6 is the part of work done by Nilo in 1 day. 1/4 or 1/4 the part of work done by Michael in 1 day. And 1/x is the part of work done by Nilo and Michael working together in 1 day. So what will be our equation now? So 1/6 plus 1/4 is equal to 1/x. Again, 1/6 is done by Nilo, 1/4 is part work done by Michael, and 1/6 is a part work done by Nilo and Michael working together. Let's proceed with the third step. Our equation 1/6 plus 1/4 is equal to 1/x. As we can see, we have different denominators, so we will look for their LCD by getting its multiples. So the multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18, and so on. The multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, and 16, and so on. So getting its common multiple, that is 12. So we can say that the least common denominator is 12x. This 12x will multiply in each term of the equation. So it becomes 1/6 times 12x is 2x. 1/4 times 12x is 3x. 1/x times 12x is 12. Simplify this. 2x plus 3x is 5x is equal to 12. Since we are looking for the value of x here, we will eliminate 5 by dividing both sides by 5. 5x divided by 5 is x, which is equal to 12/5 or 2 and 2/5. So we can say that Lito and Michael can paint the room together in 12/5 or 2 and 2/5 days. So let us check. So by substituting the value of x in the given equation. So we have 1/6 plus 1/4 is equal to 1/12/5. So in this case, we will get the reciprocal of the denominator and proceed to multiplication. So it becomes now 1/6 plus 1/4 is equal to 1 times 5/12. So the answer, it becomes 1/6 plus 1/4 is equal to 5/12. Since they have different denominator again, we will get the LCD, which is 12. So we will multiply 12 in each term of the equation. So 12 times 1/6 is 2. 12 times 1/4 is 3. 12 times 5/12 is 5. 2 plus 3 is 5, which is also equal to 5. So, our answer is correct. So, balik po tayo in our question. How much will take them, Michael and Nilo, to do the same job together? So, we can say now that Nilo and Michael can do the same job together in 2 and 2/5 days. Now, let's have a number problem. 7 is divided by the sum of a number and 2 is equal to the half the difference of the number and 3. Find all such number. So understand the problem. We are looking for the two number that satisfy our number problem. So plan it out. Let x be the number. So our equation will be 7 over x plus 2. This is 7 is divided by the sum of a number and 2 equals, this is in the given number problem. X minus 3 over 2 is the half the difference of a number and 3. So our equation will be 7 over x plus 2 is equal to x minus 3 over 2. Let's have the third step, which is solve. Our equation 7 over x plus 2 is equal to x minus 3 over 2. We will use here cross multiplication. So 7 times 2 is positive 14. X plus 2 times x minus 3 is x squared minus x minus 6. How do we come up with x squared minus x minus 6? We use FOIL method. FOIL stands for F, first terms, O, outer terms, I, inner terms, and L, last terms. So we will multiply first the first terms. X times x is x squared. Outer terms, x times negative 3 is negative 3x. Inner terms, 2 times x is positive 2x. And last terms, 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. We will simplify this polynomial. It becomes x squared. Negative 3x plus 2x are similar terms, so the answer is negative x minus 6. Let's go back in the given equation. We will equate this quadratic equation to find its solution or its factors. So by adding negative 14 on both sides. So 14 plus negative 14 is 0. Bring down x squared, negative x. Negative 6 plus negative 14 is negative 20. So we will get the solution of the quadratic equation by factoring x squared minus x minus 20. How do we factor x squared minus x minus 20? First step, get the factors of x squared, which is x times x. And to get the second term in each binomial factor, we will get the factors of negative 20, which is the sum, is negative 1, which is the numerical coefficient of the inner term or the middle term. So what are the factors of negative 20 first? We have 1 and negative 20, negative 1 and 20, 2 and negative 10, negative 2 and 10, negative 5 and 4, 5 and negative 4. Among the factors of negative 20, which is among them have the sum of negative 1. That is negative 5 and 4. So we can say the factors of x squared minus x minus 20 is the quantity of x minus 5 times the quantity of x plus 4. So let's put this factor in an equation. So it becomes 0 is equal to x, the quantity of x minus 5 times the quantity of x plus 4. To get the value of x or the solution of the quadratic equation, we will equate this binomial into 0. It becomes x minus 5 is equal to 0, x plus 4 is equal to 0. To find the value of x, we will transpose negative 5 on the other side of the equation. It becomes x minus x is equal to 5. X plus 4 is equal to 0, transposing positive 4 and the other side of the equation, it becomes x is equal to negative 4. So we can say that the two numbers that satisfy our number problem are 5 and negative. Let us check our answer by substituting it to our equation. 7 over x plus 2 is equal to x minus 3 over 2. Let us substitute the first number, which is 5. It becomes 7 over 5 plus 2 is equal to 5 minus 3 over 2. Simplifying this, 7 over 5 plus 2 is 7. 5 minus 3 is 2 over 2. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1. And they are equal. Let us check if negative 4 is also correct by substituting it in a given equation. So it becomes 7 over negative 4 plus 2 is equal to negative 4 minus 3 over 2. 7 over negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2. Negative 4 minus negative 3 is negative 7 over 2. So we can say that negative 7 over 2 is equal to negative 7 over 2. Let's go back to our problem. 7 is divided by the sum of a number and 2 is equal to half the difference of the number and 3. Find all such numbers. So we can say now that the numbers are 5 and negative 4. Let us check our answer by substituting it to our equation. 7 over x plus 2 is equal to x minus 3 over 2. Let us substitute the first number, which is 5. It becomes 7 over 5 plus 2 is equal to 5 minus 3 over 2. Simplifying this, 7 over 5 plus 2 is 7. 5 minus 3 is 2 over 2. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1. And they are equal. Let us check if negative 4 is also correct by substituting it in a given equation. So it becomes 7 over negative 4 plus 2 is equal to negative 4 minus 3 over 2. 7 over negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2. Negative 4 minus negative 3 is negative 7 over 2. So we can say that negative 7 over 2 is equal to negative 7 over 2. Let's go back to our problem. 7 is divided by the sum of a number and 2 is equal to half the difference of the number and 3. Find all such numbers. So we can say now that the numbers are 5 and negative 4. I hope you learned something today. Thank you for watching and God bless.